I became president of the Edina Morningside Rotary Club, and it's a big club of 80 people, and there's a lot of work to be done there, and leadership is key. And I was able to witness other leaders in their styles, but I wasn't really sure what mine should be or was. And I felt like I just needed to really strengthen some of those skill sets. And they were going to train us, but that training fell through. So then Laura reached out, and I'm like, you know what, this is the perfect timing for this. So I started, and you know, most of it was just, I just needed to really recognize, what do I have inside me that is going to be, you know, something that I need to really focus on to lead this group, and how to do it. And so one of the things that one of my biggest takeaways was learning how to do it afraid, even though I was a little nervous at something, but knowing that within time, it's gonna, you know, I can overcome that nervousness and actually get quite good at different aspects of leadership. So that's one of the things I've learned from the class. So. We can all read books on leadership and other types of you know, personal development type things, but to actually be sitting in your class, Laura, with everybody else, it's very interactive. That was really encouraged, but there were some difficult conversations. There are a couple times where it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, after people would share, like Rob said, you'd share, like, you know, maybe it was a difficulty or a weakness that you were really struggling with, and everybody just got really comfortable sharing and being open and just saying, you know, I really would love to know, like, how would you address this? And the objectivity of having the other people there that were all removed from that situation, but then really into, you know, kind of putting together what Laura was teaching us that day into that situation, and then dialoguing it, you know. So that was, it gave you time to kind of practice and get okay with it in your own mind, and then go back and do it. And then Laura, we'd start our classes with, you know, successes. And we get to hear, like, you were just you couldn't wait to hear how people, you know, implemented these new ideas and skill sets into their day, and then really, you know, work through some problems. And I don't think you could get that through a book. There's just no way, but I love books. But no, that in-person interaction with Laura, then continually guiding to some of the conversations, not telling us, but really, she's really good at, like, pulling it out of you so that you're realizing it. She's just not telling you, you know. I think that's the sign of a great teacher. They're helping you to realize it yourself.